Hi folks, it's your host, the Roguestar K17, and I would like to apologize. It has been quite some time since I've uploaded, and for that I am truly sorry, but it is all with good intentions. I am trying to get more funding for this channel because currently what I'm working with isn't enough, or what I was working with isn't enough, but I have a new source, and it should be more consistent. And once I'm settled in with all of that, I can start upgrading the things that make this setup work. And I'm really excited for that. But I missed recording, I missed uploading, I missed editing and all that. I missed going live with God of War, and hopefully there will be some more of that. But for now, I wanted to make a video, and I hope that for any of the people who are subscribed to this channel, I hope that you guys can enjoy it, or for anybody new, I hope you guys enjoy it. So let's get right into it. Peace.
Perhaps you've seen it, maybe in a dream, a murky, forgotten land. A place where souls may mend your ailing mind. You will lose everything once branded, the symbol of the curse, an augur of darkness. Your past, your future, your very light. None will have meaning, and you won't even care. By then, you'll be something other than human. A thing that feeds on souls, a hollow. Long ago, in a walled-off land far to the north, a great king built a great kingdom. I believe they called it Drangleic. Perhaps you're familiar. No, how could you be? But one day, you will stand before its decrepit gate without really knowing why. Like a moth drawn to a flame, your wings will burn in anguish, time after time. For that is your fate, the fate of the cursed.
Howdy folks, it's your host, the Roguestar K17, and I am excited to bring you all one of my favorite games, Dark Souls 2. Yeah, that's right, Dark Souls 2. I like it more than 1, I like it more than 3, and I think I like it more than Elden Ring. Well, considering the time it was made, I think it's I don't know, I like it more than Elden Ring. So I feel like if Dark Souls 2 was made today, the way Elden Ring was made, it'd be like so much more fun. Although I don't know how it'd work out that way. Elden Ring is like a completely different kind of thing because you like have the horse and you can jump and whatnot. So it's kind of hard to compare them. It plays differently while still playing the same. But yeah, you definitely, I don't think I explained it, but you want to go over there in that side area and pick up that item that I got. It's a rusted coin. And it makes enemies more likely to drop things. Also, there's all these piles of bones out here, and there's these dog things that have been running around and harassing me. But they don't really mess with you, and they don't really attack you unless you attack them, or I think if you get your class and then come back. Speaking of which, I want to go ahead and do that. There's an annoying little cutscene that's going to come with that, and I want to go ahead and get all that out of the way. So let's do that.
What seems to be the ruckus?
Oh my, your face. The face of the curse. It's an undead. An undead has come to play. They all end up here. All the ones like you. You spoke to that kind old dear, didn't you?
You're finished. You'll go hollow. Yes, you'll become one of them.
Hollows prey upon men, feast upon their souls. This is the fate of the cursed.
What is your name?
I would make it have spaces, but can't make it any longer than that.
At least you know your own name. Here's your reward for sharing. It's a human effigy.
Take a closer look.
Who do you think it's supposed to be? Think back, deep into your past. Yes, it's an effigy of you.
Alright, so there's a couple different classes you can go. Warrior, you can wield most of the weapons that are in the starting area because high strength and dex. Knight is hard to kill, a lot of health. Swordsman, a lot of dex, and it starts with upgraded weapons. The armor is also pretty decent, although that can be said about the knight as well. Bandit starts with a bow and an axe, pretty decent stats. Armor's decent, but I do not like the way it looks. Cleric, starting faith build, but you can get faith stuff pretty early. Sorcerer, starting magic build, but you can get magic stuff pretty early. Explorer, kinda all around, but it starts with a lot of items. And then Deprived, which starts very low level with very even stuff and very low level stuff, and it's easy to upgrade. I'm going to be the Explorer because I have a certain build in mind. Samael is going to be different than he was in Dark Souls 1 when I played as him there, but... Okay, the life ring gives like 5% extra HP. Human effigy is like a humanity. It makes us look normal and gives us our maximum health back because you lose maximum health when you die. Does that once. Healing wares is probably what I'm gonna go with because it's various things. I think it's also like some poison moss. Homeward bone, I can get some of those. I don't really use these. I can get as many of these as I need to use, and that is just a wild card. So I think I'm gonna go with healing wares. And do this. There we go. Alright.
All people come here for the same reason. To break the curse. You're no different, I should think. Doesn't stand a chance. Well, you never know. Go through the door and trot along to the kingdom. But remember, hold on to your souls. They're all that keep you from going hollow. Oh, I'll fool you no longer. You'll lose your souls. All of them. Over and over again.
How about no? Wicked old hag. I don't feel like talking to you. Alright, you're gonna want to go up the stairs. Don't forget to do that. And open the chest. Now, wooden chests are kind of annoying. If you hit them too much, you'll break them and they'll turn into rubbish, which is absolutely useless. You cannot use it for anything. Alright. Also, now that we have our class, well, I guess we can go ahead and like this. Now that we have our class and our weapon and stats and whatnot, there's an enemy we're going to want to go back and challenge. First, we're going to want to go behind this waterfall. Fire up. Small, smooth, and silky stone. Across the bridge and behind these cliffs. Now, as you can tell by these giant footprints that there's going to be something over here. Yeah. Luckily, as a explorer, we have quite a few items to deal with this. Alright, so what you want to do with this guy is get behind him, because then he's going to keep doing that. And you can make him go to whichever side you want. Just by standing towards one side. Yeah, that was very good. And he gives you the stone ring, which you're going to want to go ahead and equip. Additional reduction of enemy foes. I think that makes enemies stagger easier, or it makes you stagger less, one of the two. I forget which one, honestly, but it's useful either way. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of the armor, but don't worry, I'm going to change it when I get to Majula. Go ahead and get this out of the way. Oh yeah, this guy's cool. No matter how much noise you make, he won't turn around unless you walk in front of him. You're supposed to learn how to backstab right here. Oh, and fun fact about the dagger is it deals more critical damage than other weapons, proportionately. Has like a higher critical ratio. And you get a dagger here if you didn't have one already, but we have one already. I keep hitting triangle because I think I'm playing Elden Ring.
You, give it, Mood. Yes, you! Give us Silky!
Alright, now here's how you're going to want to do this. You're going to want to go into your inventory. You're going to want to go over to your small, smooth, and silky stone, or your petrified something, whatever it is. Or your smooth, silky stone, whatever. You're going to want to leave it. Do not discard, and do not do multiple at a time, or it won't work. Leave one.
Yeah. So nice, so smooth. Yeah. Silky smooth.
Hammer herb. Okay. I'll take it. Short spell uses. There we go. Another fog gate. Go ahead and hit this. Yeah, screw that side. Hiya! Jump dodge to make me nervous. More hammer herb. Got all the spell uses. Alright, go ahead and come up here. And this is where you're going to learn how to do a descending attack. Gonna be a little secret room, and this is cozy. I see why he died in here. Probably felt safe from everything outside. I would. Not die, but feel safe. But eventually I would, you know, leave. Into the tunnel. Past where everybody is committing seppuku. Alright, and Majula. But first, a few things to do before going into Majula. First, I grab this. And then I go down this pathway a bit. Things to grab down at the end of it. You're gonna go through this little crevice, through these ruins. Past these roots. I don't know how people die here. Interesting. And then there's gonna be a very friendly NPC that you're going to probably like by the end of this game. Ben Hart.
Have you business with me? The way under is all blocked up, you see, by this god-awful statue. Heavens above! Who thought it a good idea to put it there? Oof, I'm in quite the pickle now.
Quite a pickle indeed.
See that statue? Gives me the willies. You stare at it for long enough, it starts to look alive. It just doesn't seem quite right. There are no craftsmen round these parts. Hey, you don't think a real live person was turned to stone, do you?
Well, yeah, obviously that's exactly what's happened. An actual person has been turned to stone. Let's get this up real quick. 3 life gems and 3 homeward bones. Good stuff to get early on. Then there's here. These things. You'll want to be careful with these things. They do have a special health. Yeah, that does a great deal. Alright. Oh yeah, and they deal poison buildup. Lloyd's Talisman. Not an item I really use. Alright, Benhart, nice to meet you. Look at that sword. Is that not an awesome sword? That is one heck of a sword. I love it. And we will get to see him use it. Okay, now we're just gonna head back the way we came. Okay. And then, as you're coming down from here, I want to take a little stop right here. Walk slowly. There. And you can see it from up there, so don't jump if you can't see it. Or don't jump at all. Don't fall if you can't see it. Like drop onto the wall and you'll slide down. You won't slide all the way off, you'll just slide down and stop. This Morning Star and Cleric Sacred Chime. So yeah, basically cleric starting stuff. You can get a miracle not very far from here. I'll show you guys how to do that. Although we will not be using miracles. And Samael will not be a pyromancer like he was in Dark Souls 1. No. We'll be doing things differently. I love this game so much. Time to meet some of the locals. This is Majula. It's basically the main central hub of the game. It's like your new Firelink Shrine. It's a very nice, quaint place. Everything's falling apart.
Who are you? Oh, it doesn't matter. Just help me open this door. I packed my tools in here, seeing it was vacant. But now somebody's gone and locked the door. I'm a blacksmith. I'm nothing without my tools. Bring me that key. Chop chop.
going to go talk to somebody who we really, really do need to talk to. The Armorer. Because what we're wearing right now, this just isn't going to do it for me. Now, this guy's interesting, because he starts off very humble, but he gets more and more arrogant the more money you spend with him. So, you like him at the beginning, but you might not like him for much longer.
Hello there. Welcome to my shop. I'm Morlin, and I sell armor. Oh, sorry, Please do have a look at my wares. I could really use the business. If you'd be so kind.
There we go.
Thanks very much. And do please come again.
That's going... I'm not going to get used to that. There we go. Falconer armor. I'll take that off. Although that hat raises our item discovery, so we'll want to wear it at certain points. Anyways. Okay. You're going to want to climb up this ladder in the back of his shop, and we're going to rob him. We don't need this. Titanite shard. Damn. Well, I wonder if I can talk to him through the wall. Nah, not today. Alright, let's see.
Oh, undead are we? And one without much time remaining. Just about ready to fall apart, I'd say. Not exactly the time to be chatting with a cat. Well, suit yourself. Oh yes, you may call me Shalqua. Enchanté. So, ooh, you smell wonderful.
So, I believe that is the ghost chick from Ant-Man and the Wasp. I believe that's who the voice actor for that is. And I believe it's the same person who was the assassin lady from Dark Souls 1. So yes, Shalqua you use to get out of your covenants and whatnot, and she also sells some pretty nifty items. This item is a must-have. At some point you will need to get it, and then also Homeward Bones, which is pretty useful.
Nothing suited you, well, that's dismaying.
That's what she says when you don't buy anything. All the characters say specific things when you don't buy something. I'm gonna save that. I don't ever do that right away. I do it for some reason. Okay, now we're gonna want to run a good ways down here for an item that I kinda need. Because it really sucks to not have it. There's a shield down here that you can get early on, so if you don't start with a shield, or if you don't like the shield you start with, and it's pretty decent. It's pretty decent for not having any other alternative. There are better shields. Crimson Parma. Goes with our armor pretty well. Yeah, the Crimson Parma. So you use that, and now we have a shield. I feel like it's a Zelda game and I gotta get my sword and shield before I can go on my adventure. In which case, really, I still need a sword. I got this dagger that I'm running around with. Alright.
You're undead, aren't you? You have that distinct scent, the smell of irreversible fate. This is Majula. It is a kind of settlement. A place where life is almost normal. And in Drang Lake these days, there are very few places like that. I am Solden. And like you, I lost everything. You probably heard that it was possible to break the curse here. Well, that's not true at all. There's nothing here for you, me, or anybody.
Yeah, he's basically the guy that was in chainmail from first game.
Do you know much about souls? Even I'm not certain, but I'm told that the soul is the essence of life itself. Anything living, sentient or no, supposedly has one. What we call the curse is traceable to the soul. Do you see what that means? To be alive, to walk this earth. That's the real curse, right there. We undead will never die, and that's quite a predicament, really.
Yeah, that's really all I want to talk to him. I don't want to get all of his dialogue because he's gonna... you can get a ring from him. That's basically like the life ring. It increases your HP by 5%, I think. And back when the game was popping and there were a lot of online people, there's another covenant that basically if you're part of his covenant, then you get invaded, then another covenant will have one of its members summoned to your world to help you basically defend yourself. Which is pretty neat. Not really much point to it anymore because, I don't know, there's not really a lot of people online in this game. I don't think. Maybe there are. Yeah, down this little path is where we're going to want to go first. Right behind you. Alright. That'll do. That'll do nicely. No. Let me go ahead and... little stones right here. But can't read it. So I guess it's like as far as it goes. Alright. Basically gonna be all backstabs with the dagger. There we go. Souls every time. So much over here is going to be continuously shooting arrows at you, so I think you're right on. And you guys it was personal at that point. I already grabbed this item over there. If I was like an NPC, I'd be like a merchant right here. Some healing stuff. Alright, now up here is an interesting little part. Because there's a minefield of enemies that are all playing dead. And I'm going to show you guys exactly what you want to do to these guys. Yeah, I think you can figure it. Alrighty, well I think that's all. Go ahead and collect all our things. Alrighty. Moving on. Don't go straight up this ladder because the dude's going to come down it. And he's just going to kick you in the face. Alright. Old nameless soldier and 10 throwing knives. Pretty good stuff. You're going to fall down these rocks to avoid any damage. And then just go back. Because I gotta mince words with that fellow who was throwing all the firebombs. I do not appreciate what he was doing. Yeah, he likes it. Yeah. He doesn't. Ah. Short sword. Nice. I'm gonna see if I can get the stats for that. Go. And then we're gonna go ahead on down this fog door. Oh my god, how many times am I going to do that? Get shit on. So yeah, basically, either way you go, you're gonna get ambushed here. Whether you go down here, there's gonna be like 3 guys. A guy's gonna get up in the corner, and if you go this way, there's a guy that's around the corner that's gonna immediately jump at you. So, yeah, big guy in the corner. That with some wooden bolts. Interesting. Got an itch. it. There's no guy to ambush you right here in Scholar of the First Sin. Alright. More witching urns, yay! Or if you didn't start as the explorer, then you have witching urns now. Those doors a good old shove. Come in here into this beautiful room. I love it.
Buy something. Anything. Oh, come now, help an old woman and buy something. My name is Melentia.
Like dementia.
You're a stranger to this land. Oh, we get as strangers these days. Everybody's gone and run off. Drang Lake's been a pile of rubble since the war fought long, long ago. And the giants crossed the sea. Seemed like the battles would never end. Poor folk like myself have nary a place to sleep. That's why I keep all me things right with me. You may travel light, but methinks you bear a burden of your own. They say these trees grew from the remains of the giants. From each carcass sprouted new life growing into what you see now. But you know what they also say? Don't believe what an old hag says. It's high time that I pick up and move. I've a bargain for you next time we meet, my love.
That means she's going to change location. You want to talk to her and exhaust her dialogue until she says that. Also, if you didn't start as the explorer, buy this hat. It increases your item discovery and helps you get stuff where you need it. I usually have to buy this, but I don't because I started as the explorer, which is nice. So I'll just buy that.
Thank you kindly.
That's what she says if you buy something. She says something else if you don't. Alright. Back to Majula. It's crazy how much faster these loading screens are than Elden Ring. I guess that's just how big Elden Ring is. Use Lunagrad's. And you get the short bow. So that's, if you don't even want to use the services, you want to get the short bow, but you definitely use the services.
Ah, yes, very good. Now I can get to work. But first, let me set up. Come again later.
And don't worry, you don't have to wait. All you gotta do is come over here, rest the bonfire, and then get back. And they'll be there.
You, stand back. This is dangerous work. The name's Lenigrast, just a simple blacksmith. And you are, another useless traveler. A man ought to labor with his feet planted firmly in the earth. Not roam around like you flirtatious vagabonds. Oh, what does it matter? Go on, show me what you've got. Your equipment. Let me have a look. But do it quick.
Why? What are you so busy with? Yeah, that's what he said. You don't mind things. I actually need to level up enough to use the short sword. No! God! Okay. 7 strength, 10 dex. Pop these soul items. The one you get from the ogre.
Are you, or merely a bearer of... I will remain by your side, till this frail hope shatters. Take this with you. May it ease your journey. Go on and see the king.
I thought I talked to you already.
He who made Drangleic what it once was. He who peered at the essence of the soul. King Vendrick.
Didn't mean to skip the beginning part of her dialogue. I thought I'd already spoken to her.
Bearer of the curse, seek misery. For misery will lead you to greater, stronger souls. You will never meet the king with a soul so frail and pallid.
Hey! Also, I said we can now level up by the power of the Emerald Arrow.
Seek those whose names are unutterable. The four endowed with immense souls. Their souls will serve as beacons. Once you have found them, return here to me, so that hope will not fade away.
You're throwing out like a whole lot at me right now.
Bearer of the curse, seek souls. Larger, more powerful souls. Seek the king. That is the only way, lest this land swallow you whole, as it has so many others.
Okay. Whatever you say, lady. I'm in my strength at... I know my dex is 10. Give both 10. On the bed. I should have gotten... saved a point and gotten 12 dex so that I could... use the short bow. Oh my god! I'm going to keep doing that. Well, at least we can wield the short bow now. I only needed 7 strength. I'm on here with 10. Alright. Well, now that we got a sword and shield proper, we can head back out there. Oh, really get into this. Sorry, I haven't been like really great with the commentary in this episode. It's mainly just been getting a lot of this dialogue out of the way and getting my stuff. I'm really excited to get into this game, and I can't wait to let out the second episode, and I will be getting back in with God of War Live, so don't worry about that. But as for anyone who stumbled across this video, I do hope that it was worth a watch. If it was, leave a like, consider subscribing, and I'll see any of you in the next episode. Peace!